one, um, I had heard, let me start off with this. I had heard that Detroit thought he's on Big O. He was arrested for doing something inappropriate in a bathroom. And he put the bodily fluid inside of mayonnaise. Let's put it like that. We already know what I mean by bodily fluid. He was in the bathroom doing that. They're allegedly saying that they can't convict him probably of placing that bodily fluid inside of the mayonnaise of Burger King, but I'm quite sure that it's rumors going around saying that they had to shut down that Burger King because of the employee who overheard him saying he put it inside the mayonnaise, all the mayonnaise jars. So I'm quite sure they had to throw away all that food, and they're going to have to quarantine that whole Burger King. It's just really messed up, like just how mental illness is like soaring in the United States. Then just before I went live, this is kind of why I'm kind of late, because I was trying to get as much information as I could before I went live. Allegedly, they're saying that Terry's not testifying against Natureboy or any of the charges unless she gets paid. She wants money to testify. So I think that she's kind of getting scared. The closer she gets to having to testify, it happens. You know, a lot of DV victims, sometime when you have fallouts with your husband or your boyfriend or, you know, some loved one, family member, it doesn't have to even be a boyfriend or a husband. It could be a family member, your brother, your niece. You know, you might feel one way at that time, and then when the time comes, you have like, you start feeling lighthearted. You feel like, I don't want to go through this. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, whatever I say, even if it's the truth, 9 times out of 10, when we call the police, it's probably what it is. But we just don't want to see those people get in trouble, because that's how our heart is. So again, just another, I'll say it when I start seeing the room, more people in here. Again, you know, we can always talk about Detroit thought, but we're talking about this carbonation situation. Whoever's just joining us now, allegedly there's a rumor going around that Nateri is not going to testify unless she gets paid any money. So with that all being said, we're going to get into the video. When it fills up again throughout the whole video, I just will send a friendly reminder to be looking out for videos of maybe new information about if that's even true or not, or if she may have went public about it. She's been real public the whole time that this has been going on about how she feels and her stance. Go over and follow this dude. He lives by the teachings of Natureboy. No, he is not a member of Carbonation. I think at one point in time he wanted to become a member of Carbonation, but he's in another tribe. And he had an interview or build with Musa a couple of days ago, prior to me going on a couple of days off, not on YouTube. He reached out to me, blessings. He reached out to me and he asked if I could give my my thoughts on the build that he had with Musa. And I have a lot to say, because Musa, honestly, in my opinion, was open with him because they live by the same belief systems. And in my opinion, I feel like he was more open and upfront about his feelings than he was when he was on that interview with that lady. What's her name? I thought she was the Boom, Cherry the Boom, but her name is Cherry Boom. But it's another Cherry that's on Big O that does commentary. He openly talks about hallucinogenic drugs that he was subjected to. And we all know that Natureboy used to get on us prior to him switching his life over to Babylonian type of lifestyle. So, you know, Natureboy's been lying to us for a long time. And I think that Musa sometimes when we say too much, and that goes for anybody, sometimes we can say too much and it just tells a story of really what's going on behind closed doors, and we just say too much, and then we start putting pieces together that, okay, this has been going down like this, and Natureboy hasn't been as squeaky clean as he tried to make the public out to be. This is when he didn't smoke cigarettes, smoke weed, didn't eat any animal products, all that stuff. He behind closed doors, he was doing everything that we was doing and some and stuff. But anyways, for the people that are just now coming in, allegedly there's a rumor going around that 𝗪𝗫 is not going to testify unless she gets paid to testify. I saw the title of a video of a very reliable source. I know that that person wouldn't just make up anything on the girl, because I know for a fact, as him being a man first and foremost, him out of anybody from the conscious community that does commentary on carbonation or Natureboy, he would not want to see any backlash come, you know, towards 𝗪𝗫 for him making false allegations up. So I also want to tell you guys that I just read something that was sent to a channel holder, and True and 𝗪𝗫 have been talking. They were on live together. Now I'm gonna look for this live. I'm quite sure somebody caught it. And they're allegedly saying that she's trying to get up money to go to Mexico so she can go be with True. If that happens, which I'm quite sure she probably, come hell or high water, will find that money to get to True, because she's been wanting to be with True the whole time. She's not going to want to testify against Natureboy, and that's just my opinion. She's also saying, let me see something where it says she is also telling her supporters that she wants to be paid to testify. So basically, no one's going to pay 𝗪𝗫 in the court of law to testify against Natureboy. She's going to have to do it if she's a victim on her own free will. Now, if her and True are in contact, and True really all that time, I mean, not True, I'm sorry. Thank you. I meant to say Solar. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Not True. Oh, God, no. Thank you. If Solar really wants to be, I meant to say Solar. I'm human. I made a human error. If Solar truly wants to be with 𝗪𝗫, he or she or both of them are going to try to make a way to get her to Mexico. I don't know if it's something, and I don't think it has nothing to do with Natureboy. I don't think Solar is trying to get her to Mexico so that she doesn't testify against Natureboy. I really believe that Solar is done with Natureboy. And he probably did have feelings for 𝗪𝗫, but he couldn't show those feelings because he was under the control of, you know, of Natureboy, and now he doesn't have to answer to nobody but himself. And I apologize, because I did say True like 1,000 times. I meant to say Solar. You guys should have knew when I said True who I meant anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna really look into this. I'm gonna put together my own commentary video today. I wasn't planning on going live after this live stream, but I'm gonna look into this after I get off this live and gather up the information. I'm kind of glad that the information where I'm getting it from is from a reliable source. It's not a channel holder that is questionable, that might put something out that could be planting seeds, seeing who's going to try to jump on that. Nah, this person is reliable, a reliable source. I'm going to look into what that person's saying, and I'm going to share the information. There's one thing that I can share with you really quickly. That's why we're really here. We're here for this live right here. But let me share what the text was sent. Said, hold on one second. Because I don't want to be playing people's videos. I know I have full permission to play the video of this channel holder, but I don't want to have, YouTube's been acting kind of funny. So it's right here. It says, I know you don't want to hear this, but 𝗪𝗫 is about to flip. She's already talking to Solar. She had him on her live, and she has asked her supporters in private for money to go to Mexico. She is also telling her supporters that she wants to be paid to testify. I hope you read this, but he may be getting out. True was telling the truth when he said it's almost over. Yep. Content creators are about to expose her. Yep, that's what it says. And see, Max V World Media, he is the most transparent. He is the most respectful dude in this sector that I cannot, in all the years that he's been covering off and on Natureboy, I can't find a bad word to say about that dude. He's just solid. And I would take his word over anyone's word any day of the week. I just would, because I know he's solid. But yeah, it's unfortunate if that is the case. But you got to remember this. The girl is, to me, she was in love with some Solar. She loved her some light-skinned Solar. That's her preference. I think that's her preference. So I'm telling you, these people don't tell you everything that you think that you should already know because of what they say out their mouth. You want to say, well, that's what so-and-so said from Carbonation. So what are you saying? You sometimes people question channel holders, and you want to attack the channel holders. Just like yesterday, I was saying allegedly Solar has a warrant for his arrest for reaching out to 𝗪𝗫. Now, 𝗪𝗫 can probably help that warrant go away, saying that she was mad and just said that. That's the only way that warrant's probably going to go away for Solar. You understand what I'm trying to say? And it also, the charges against Natureboy can also go away if she does not want to cooperate. Or if the people who are watching channel holders, Carbonation videos, and people who are his followers like Musa and this dude Adam, they're watching everybody's channel. They're watching everybody's social media. If they see that she went live with the same person that they got a warrant out for, I got to find that live. That's not going to look good for 𝗪𝗫's case. If she drops the case, she's going to look like Lion Amber Heard. Yep. You said that right. I know this ain't what this live was about. But just before I went live, it distracted me too, guys. And I said, I gotta tell my people when I go on live. It's gonna be on everybody's mind the whole time. But a lot of information is about to come out, even in this video too. Because because Musa talks about a lot of stuff that Natureboy, if you look at the timeline, was saying he wasn't doing behind closed doors when he was jumping on us Babylonians. And you're going to hear Musa really get into it. I ain't got no smoke with Adam, but he kind of sort of, they all are out to lunch when they talk. But I really want to listen to what Musa has to say in this live stream here. So I'm kind of hope he really takes over the interview, and I hope Musa takes over the interview and does more of the talking. Hey, sis, did you hear about 𝗪𝗫? Whoever heard about 𝗪𝗫, put a Y in the chat. But I will, throughout this live, be letting people know as they come in that 𝗪𝗫 is not testifying allegedly, unless she gets paid to. And she's trying to get money from her supporters so she can go to Mexico to be with Solar. So, yeah, so it's crazy. And I'm quite sure 𝗪𝗛 is going to find every way possible that that girl gets that money. Because if allegedly 𝗪𝗛 got a warrant for tampering with a witness, you know, by trying to get her to forget about the charges, all she got to do is say she was lying and she was mad at him. And that'll go away easily on. They can't make her say that she said it initially and then make her change her mind. They're not going to throw her in jail for doing that. If they called her or she called the local authorities and said 𝗪𝗛 tried to tell me to drop charges on Natureboy, if she did at one point in time when she was in that state of mind, if she did say that then, they can't make her say it now. So 𝗪𝗛 is probably fighting for his freedom too. So I don't know if it's a mixture of 𝗪𝗛 is probably trying to get that girl over there so that he can sway her into getting him out of that legal trouble. Or maybe he does like her. And that's probably why he's so bitter towards Natureboy, because Natureboy knew that she never intended to go over there to be with Natureboy. She always wanted 𝗪𝗛. So I don't know. Nothing will go away easily. That's true. You're right. Tell you something. You got to watch these kind of people. Even I'm talking about even Musa right now as what we're looking at. You got to watch these kind of people that are far gone into this like fake woke conscious community. Like I'm talking about the fraud fake woke, because we know that Natureboy was a fraud. All that stuff he talked about was game. You got to watch these collectives. You got to watch these group of people. They've turned into criminals. They do anything for Cash App donations, anything to get money to live somewhere for free so that they don't have to be productive citizens of society. So we cannot take a lot of what they say for face value. We can't not be shocked by anything that they say or do, because they know not what they do. Even though they get on us saying we know not what we do. We're the tainted people in their minds. They are really the true tainted people. They're living very corruptly. And they're living amongst us trying to spread knowledge, and they're criminals. They have criminal mindsets. Their behaviors are criminal. They're not trying to uplift no community, because people don't move in this manner. Now, if it's true, getting back on the 𝗪𝗫, that she was on a live, she very much so purposely went on that live, hoping that the right people who've been looking for her to get on live and say the wrong thing, I'm talking about the local authorities, or a channel holder, or a Carbonation put up a live, or some of those prison telephone calls they've been recording. He might say the wrong thing on the recording. They may miss it on their end, but they can hear it again if it's being recorded on social media. They're looking at this. If 𝗪𝗫 allegedly did go live with 𝗪𝗛, and I'm going to try to find that live, she did that on purpose. That's because she's trying. And there's been people, I've seen people in my live say, I wouldn't be surprised if she's talking because she's trying to get them to say that you messed your case up. You can't testify now because you've been talking too much. And at first I was like, nah, I don't think she's doing that. And now that allegedly they're saying this stuff, I'm starting to side-eye it now. Like, maybe she was doing that. She had it all planned that, man, I ain't doing all this stuff to this dude. She can't wiggle out of this. She was not testifying willingly, but her testify. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm just the messenger. I don't know what she's going to do, but I'll tell you one thing. She might not wiggle out of it, but I'll tell you this. If she can wiggle herself to Mexico, she's going to get there. She's going to wiggle herself as far as she can, as fast as she can, so that they can't touch her. And even if they do touch her, that's when she has a fallout with 𝗪𝗛, and then she leaves. Then they'll probably be waiting for her at the airport and take her in. because she had, sent them on a wild goose chase. That's what's going to end up happening. People are tripping. They definitely are tripping. I don't know exactly what Musa's saying, but it's just really on my mind about this Nateri thing. I can't get over that this girl went live with him. I'm about to look when I let this video play again. I'm about to look and see if she even kept the live up. I don't think she would keep it up. If she keeps it up, then I don't know. I'd be kind of shocked. But I think that the only way people would have caught that live with her and Solar is if maybe Solar may have kept it up, because right now they're saying, like I told you, allegedly, he got a warrant for his arrest. Even though he's in Mexico, they can't get to him because he was he